up? This is your girl Reed from Aesthetically Free. With another weekly vid. That's right, I told you that I was going to do another video. So I am back here and I decided to do this video for my cat Serene. She has not been feeling well lately. And also at the end of this video there is a slideshow, so there is footage of my cat. This is not no clickbait, but I kind of wanted to do an intro regarding about my cat's health and well-being. So if you want to see more, then stay tuned. Right, so my cat is almost 2 years old. Should be 2 in I think June or July. She is a gray tabby, an amazing cat. She is just playful, fun to be around. She is a little shy and timid. Surprisingly, she doesn't like to cuddle. But if you get to know her, she is really like just playful and always just a genuinely good cat. But we've had her going on, like I said, close to 2 years. And so this year, well, last year is when she started to get sick. And we've been trying to figure out why she's been sick and like what's wrong with her. And so we've been going to visit after visit to the vet to exactly find out what's wrong with her. So on her first couple of visits, my vet stated that she might just have a food allergy. So we started with just switching her food to the hydrolyzed Royal Canin brand. Well, it's Royal Canin and the name of the food is hydrolyzed. And it's for cats that maybe have very sensitive stomachs or if they're allergic to any type of allergens. So we tried that first, and if anybody know, that cat food is like $40–50. Woo, it's expensive. But the bag is a pretty big size bag. It's not small at all. But it's just still, you know, you're paying like $40–50 per bag of cat food. When we tried that for a while, she did good for about 2 to 3 weeks, and then she went right back to throwing up. So we're like, that's odd. So we took her back. She checked her for worms. She said she has no worms. They did do x-rays. She just could not think of what was wrong with my cat. So we decided to try a few things ourselves. I thought, well, maybe there's something that's even more of a simpler explanation of why she is throwing up. So we decided to switch to have her bowl a little more elevated. I know sometimes if the cat's head is down too low, sometimes they can throw it right up immediately. Due to it's lower to the floor, it needs to be higher up. So we thought maybe that's it. Nope, that wasn't it. Like I said, like this stuff maybe helped for a few days or so, and then it was like no, which was odd to us. But we even tried to slow her down. Now that has helped out a good little bit, I will admit, but she still throws up. It hasn't 100% cured her issues of throwing up, but we have kind of gotten her to slow down eating. But I just think it's multiple things. I don't think it's just that right there, because she's still, like I said, once she starts throwing up, she'll throw up every day, and then sometimes she'll throw up twice. Take her back to another vet. We went to a vet that's local. We looked on Google and we saw that it had like almost 5 stars. It's an animal hospital that's in our area, and we was thinking like, come on, this is an animal hospital, they gotta know what's wrong with her. So we did take her a couple of days ago, and she did run a multitude of tests. So she ran a multitude of tests, and so first she looked for if she has a mega esophagus, and she said a lot of times that food get trapped into their esophagus, and they will throw it back up. So she checked that on an x-ray. That came back clear. She also did a fecal test for lungworms. She said that the typical deworming medication won't get rid of lungworms. So she checked that. That came back fine. So then she said, well, we're going to start from basics. She said, since you've already did a trial through with the other vet of doing the Royal Canin hydrolyzed food, we're going to start off basic, and we want y'all to give her a deworming medication. Looks like It is like some syringes, and it's like this white medication, and we have to give her one every day for 5 days. So we're on the third one right now. I will be keeping you updated on this, so remember to subscribe. I mean, that's all you have to do is subscribe, and I will be keeping you updated on her doctor visits and telling you exactly what it is like that made her sick. All right, so if you have any questions if your cat is sick and you have any more in-depth questions about what to try and what not to try, then leave those comments below, and I will definitely look into those questions for you and try to answer those questions the best that I know how. I know it can be very frustrating having a cat that's sick and you do want them to feel better, and trust me, I will answer back as quick as I can. Without further ado, this is my cat Serene.